Hello and welcome to Confident Children. My name is Lucy Nathanson. I'm a child therapist and founder of 𝗕∫𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗀. This video is about the difference between high-profile selective mutism and low-profile selective mutism. So what is the difference? Children with high-profile selective mutism are easier to spot because they're consistently unable to talk in certain situations or with certain people. So what that means is they're consistently unable to talk to adults at school, for example, or they're consistently unable to talk to children at school, or maybe they don't talk to anybody at school, or maybe they're consistently unable to talk to extended family members or to strangers. So they're consistently not talking in certain situations or with certain people. That is high-profile selective mutism. Children with low-profile selective mutism, on the other hand, can talk a little bit. So for these children, the fear of disapproval outweighs the fear of talking. What that means is that they are really compliant, and even though they have this extreme anxiety, the fear of not doing what they're supposed to do outweighs that fear, and therefore they muster the courage to do the bare minimum. So for example, they know that there is an expectation at school to answer the register, or they know that there's an expectation to answer a question from the teacher. So therefore they do these things, but they're still doing the bare minimum. So for example, for the register, they might say good morning, or if the teacher asks them a question, they might answer, but they're still responding with very short answers. So even though they are talking a little bit, it is still very little, and they're not expanding on what they're saying, they're not adding any extra information, and they're certainly not initiating speech. So they're not approaching the teacher and telling them something spontaneously. So what we can see here is that these children are saying a little bit, usually the bare minimum, but there's no speech beyond that. So these children are harder to spot because they are talking a little bit, but it's really important to realise that these children, despite saying a little bit, they still have selective mutism. They have what we call low-profile selective mutism, and they still should receive the same support as children with high-profile selective mutism because they are still experiencing this anxiety disorder, which they will need support for. So I hope this video has been useful and helps to clarify the difference between high-profile selective mutism and low-profile selective mutism. So if you'd like to learn more about selective mutism, please have a look at this YouTube channel because I have a lot of videos all about selective mutism, and also hop over to the Facebook page, Confident Children Selective Mutism Therapy, because I regularly share a lot of resources over there all about selective mutism. And if you'd like to become a subscriber to the newsletter, please make sure you subscribe at the top of my website, 𝗕∫𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃. Okay, I hope you found that useful and have a lovely rest of the day. Take care. Bye.